Get cooking, cooking with Kathy.
Hey, good morning, everybody. When you have leftover ham, what do you do with it? Well, there's only so many ham sandwiches, so why not make a great dinner that you can have a couple of days from now when you're really craving ham again? Why not do my scalloped ham and potatoes? I have the best recipe, and you do it all right in your slow cooker. Okay, so we're going to start with 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. And if you're not a big fan of mushrooms, don't worry, you're really not going to taste it in this recipe, but you could also use cream of celery soup in place of the cream of mushroom. Both would be just great. So 2 cans, I'm just going to get it in a big bowl, and I'm going to whisk that together with 1 cup of milk. This is a great thing to throw together in the morning before you head out the door and come home and dinner is done. That's why I absolutely love my slow cooker. It's my new BFF. Okay, in goes a cup of milk with those 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup, and you just whisk that together, and now we're ready to put this whole meal together, and everything's in here. That's why I love this recipe. Potatoes, the ham. It's really a meal, maybe a salad and a light dessert, and you are good to go. So either spray your slow cooker with cooking spray, or I am in love with these slow cooker liners. You just line your crock pot with one of these and no mess. Love that. You can just find them next to the tin foil and the saran wrap, that type of thing in the grocery store. So I've got about 8 to 10 potatoes that I've sliced and peeled, and you wouldn't even need to peel them if you don't want to. You could just slice them. And I'm just going to start layering them in my slow cooker. A little bit of salt and pepper and some sliced onion. And here goes our leftover ham. So, you know, if you don't have a ton of ham, that's okay. We've got so many potatoes in here. Just, you know, the recipe calls for a few cups, but put in what you have. More of those potatoes. Just dump them all in there. More salt and pepper. The rest of the onion and the ham. And now it's time for our soup mixture. So this will kind of fill up your crock pot, so get it all in there. This goes right on the top. Again, this is the 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup and the 1 cup of milk. And we're not done yet. I think this recipe needs some cheese, don't you? So I've got 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese that goes right down over the top. That's just going to melt in there after it cooks for a while and just become ooey and gooey and delicious. Okay, lid goes on, and you go out to do your thing, and you cook it on low for about 6 to 8 hours. Those potatoes are going to get tender, the cheese is going to melt, it's going to just make a great sauce, and it's not going to be dry. You know, nobody likes dried scallop ham and potatoes. Well, this recipe turns out perfect every time. Just make sure that those potatoes are tender. If you need to speed up the process and you don't have all day, you can cook it on high for about 3 to 4 hours. So here you go, just serve it right out of the crock pot, see what happens. That cheese just melts and forms the most wonderful sauce, and there you go. My scalloped ham and potatoes. Great way to use up leftover ham. Recipes on our website. You can also pick it up at any Festival Foods. Enjoy. We'll be right back. You're watching Good Day Wisconsin.